Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to go on a really special kind of journey together. And on this journey, we're going to discover a secret to being happy and strong no matter what your day throws at you.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Have you ever wished you could just skip the boring parts of your day? You know? Or maybe hit fast forward through the scary stuff, like a big test at school or trying something totally new? Yeah? I bet you have. I think we all feel that way sometimes.
All right, so let's try something. What if your life isn't just one day after another, but it's actually a giant magical adventure map? And this map, it belongs only to you. It shows your whole one-of-a-kind story.
And on this map of yours, you've got everything. You've got these awesome sunny beaches, right? Those are the happy times. And then, whoa, look at these huge mountains. That's when you do something amazing. But yeah, there are also some spooky forests. Those are the challenges. And even some long, kind of boring roads for the quiet times. All these places together, that's what makes up the amazing story of you.
So the big question is, what do you do when you get to a part of the map you don't really like? You know, like one of those spooky forests. Well, it turns out a really wise person from way, way back had a secret for this. It's a secret for loving your whole adventure. He called this secret amor fati. Now, I know it sounds a little fancy, right? But all it really means is love your fate. And fate is just another way of saying your special life story, your unique adventure map. So here's the deal. Amor fati means learning to love every single piece of your map, not just the fun parts, the sunny beaches. It means loving the spooky forests and even the boring roads, too. It's about loving the whole adventure, the whole shebang.
And that wise person, the one who came up with this, he said his big secret to being great was that he wanted nothing to be different. He didn't just deal with the tough parts of his life, he actually learned to love every bit of it exactly how it happened.
Okay, so what does this actually look like? I mean, how do we say yes to our entire map? Let's dive in and see.
So really, there are two ways you can travel on your adventure. On one path, you're always wishing it was different, right? Hiding from the scary parts, getting bummed out on the boring roads. But on the other path, the amor fati path, you learn from those scary parts. You find something cool and interesting on those quiet roads. You end up saying a big, happy yes to all of it.
Because here's the thing. Even the parts that seem bad or boring, they're actually super important. They have to be there. They're what make the sunny beaches feel extra warm and fun. They make your story whole and special. Honestly, you wouldn't be you without them.
And you know what? Here comes the coolest part of all this. Loving your whole adventure, it actually makes you a stronger hero in your own story. Every single challenge does.
Just think about it for a second. Your favorite heroes from stories or movies, did they only have easy, fun days? No way. They had to face dragons or solve tricky puzzles, right? That's how they got stronger.
Exactly. That's how it works. And it's the very same for you on your adventure map. Every single time you get through a tough spot, you learn something new, you get a little bit braver, and boom, you've leveled up as the hero of your own story.
You know, there's actually a name for this awesome idea of growing stronger through challenges. It's called self-overcoming. All it means is that you're becoming more than who you were yesterday. How cool is that?
All right, so for loving our whole map and we're getting stronger from all the tricky parts, what's the big prize? What's the treasure at the end of all this?
Well, let me tell you the final, most amazing secret. The treasure? It isn't some chest of gold waiting at the very end of the map. Nope, it's something way, way better than that.
The real treasure is you. It's the amazing, strong, brave person you become by walking every path on your map. It's that feeling of loving your own unique story and knowing, deep down, that you can handle whatever comes next. The adventure itself, that's the prize.
So I want to leave you with one final thought, a big question for a great adventurer like you to carry on your journey.
Here it is. If you could really, truly love every part of your life, the good, the bad, the exciting mountains, the boring roads, all of it, would you be happy to live this exact same adventure over and over forever? Learning to say a huge, happy yes to that, well, that's the greatest treasure you could ever find.